All right, we are live for another late night stock talks. Let's go. Another late night. Let me share this. Get the word out to some people. Then we're gonna start. Let me put this in the Discord. Hello, everybody. How many people are here? I think 2 people. So, hello to the 2 people. We're going to be talking about some stocks and what's going on with stocks. Oh, wow. The thumbnail didn't look the way I wanted it to look. Thumbnail kind of sucks. Thumbnail was supposed to show the fucking logo, bro. Thumbnail messed up, man. Did not show the logo. Glad you got on SoFi. Yes, I am glad I got on SoFi as well. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm tired. I have not slept for like a long time because Gabe kept me up last night talking about whatever Gabe was talking about. In fact, the stream wasn't even able to stay up because of some of the stuff that Gabe was talking about. So, Martha, what's up? How is everybody doing? Market was pretty basic today. Nothing super crazy, right? Market stayed. The markets didn't do anything, to be honest. Well, they went up a little bit. Tesla stayed phenomenally up at the 300 level. Facebook crapped the bed at 150. Facebook's 52-week low is 149. So now it's at 150. I mean, that's not... Facebook is screaming buy to me, but am I going to buy it? No, because I'm a bit scared of it. What I am getting ready to buy is DNA, because DNA is looking like it's time to buy. That's just how I feel. DNA is looking like it's time to buy. Outside of that, nothing too unique has happened in the markets today. SoFi, I think, is under 6 now. It's at $5. I am kind of thinking of going deeper, initiating a position there. But I want to see how much more pain we get. This is Nate said, let me cop that sweatshirt. I need to get the new logo. We got the old logo on this. The old logo is literally just a mic. It wasn't anything special. So I need to get the new logo on it. Ahad, my guy, you're in every stream today. I appreciate you, bro. What's up? I hope you are doing well. Gabe's going to be here in a bit again. So we'll be streaming with him in a second. But yeah, I slept 4 hours last night because we got off the stream at like 1:30. And then after that, I stayed up from 1:30 till 4 a.m. doing startup stuff that I had to get done. By the way, we have a little update on the startup. Let me share my screen. Show you guys the update. We fixed the audio player thing that was being a bit not as good as it needed to be. So let me share my screen right here. Here we go. So you can now go 15 seconds back and forth by pressing that button, and you can adjust the playback speed. We're redesigning pretty much everything, and that'll come out later, but I didn't know how many people needed the playback speed stuff. Like, to me, it was never, like, I never listened to audio at 1x, 1.5, 2x. I always just listen to it, whatever it is. I don't go lower or up. So it's actually like, I didn't know this was a feature that people cared about, but you know, people care about this feature. So we got the feature done. Crazy how much he gets done. Yeah, it's a he. We only have one engineer. Now I'm actually getting a meet after this is done at 11. I'm getting on a meeting with another engineer that we're probably going to outsource. Well, he's not really outsourced because he works with my CTO and other stuff. So like we kind of know him pretty well. We're totally redesigning everything. So the entire app is going to look different in the next couple months. It's going to look less YouTube-y, which is the goal, and more like unique to us. By the way, if anyone has design suggestions, please shoot them my way, either on Twitter or email, because I'm going through a lot of consumer apps in the market and looking at different designs. So we're hiring another engineer to build out the front end. But yeah, my CTO gets everything done. I mean, he got this done early in September. We finished this like 3 days ago. And August, we were busy launching impressions, which is kind of wild. We gave 197,000 impressions last month, and we've already doubled that 14 days into September. So is there a way to just filter Palantir stuff in audio? I'm having trouble with that. No, there's not. And that's something that needs to get. So basically you're asking for like a filtration mechanism that actually gives better search results. That's coming. We're working on it. It's a bit hard to do. It's not the hardest thing in the world. It's just, there's so much to do. So it's about prioritizing. Like this audio player thing was my top priority. I told my CTO, I was like, I don't care what's wrong. That needs to get done because people are just like, they need the playback speed. And I never care. I can't listen to stuff at 1.5 or 2. Like it's hard for me, but yeah, we got that done. So that will be coming in the future. I'm thinking of having ticker symbols. Like, on Twitter, they have ticker symbol Apple, ticker symbol SoFi, Palantir. We have so much financial content. I'm like, what if we had ticker symbols? That'd be kind of cool for that to be a filter. At least like now, if the app has a heavy financial focus in the beginning, kind of feeding into that, I think that would be kind of cool. And then over time, that would go there. Payback speed is number 1. Yeah, that's correct. Saves time. I know it saves time, but I still don't listen that long because it's audio. So I'm just like, I'll just keep playing it. If it's a video, I guess increasing it, but yeah, her audio, I just let it play. How do you deal with procrastination? It's a good question. I'm naturally more of a procrastinator than not. Look, I think like, what thing do you have to get done, and do you take the steps to plan when it's going to get done, and do you work better getting closer to a deadline? I think I've been working on just making sure I know what I need to get done, and I just like, it's just kind of like getting it done. If you're a naturally procrastinating person, and sometimes it's been used to your advantage or whatever, which can be incredibly helpful, but other times when you just got to get stuff done, you just sit down and get stuff done. That's it. That's the main thing. Hello, Amit. I'm a proud investor in your app. Do you have a prototype of updated design? Inder, thank you so much for investing. I appreciate it. We do not have a prototype of updated design. We're actually having a meeting with the front-end engineer tonight, and there's about 30 different slides for the app, right? There's like the homepage, this page, notification. So we are working over the next 2 months to build out all those prototypes and then get ready to build them. I'm just like, I like Twitch's home feed a lot. I love Twitch's home feed. And that's, sorry, not their home feed. They're like UI at the bottom. But I also like TikTok's like discover for you type of thing. Then I was looking at other apps where they don't have boxed edges. They have kind of curved edges. When we get deeper into designs, I'm going to ask you guys on late night stock talks, and I want you guys to give your honest opinions. But we do need to update the design. So that's going to be happening. Don't you debaters talk at 2x in your rounds? Yes, but those are judges who are trained to understand talking that fast. I got to show you guys a clip one day of me talking super fast in debate. But like average people aren't ready to like hear that, or they're not trained to hear that. Z Talks, Amit, loving the grind, man. The evening stock talks is great. I appreciate you, bro. We've been doing, this is my 4th stream of the day. This whole week, I've done 3 streams. Morning, close, and then late night stock talks. So I really want to keep that going forever. Like, even when we fly to Vegas, I want to be able to still do it. If I could close the market in Vegas, no, I'm not going to be able to close it on the 27th. But on the 26th, I should be able to close it, I think. 26th, when we go, when we're at the airport, I'm just going to be live streaming from the airport. So 26th, like 2 p.m., you guys can tune into the live stream on the airport. Great video, Gabe. It exudes confident energy. Yes, we're going to talk about Gabe's video in a second. You got to have yearly goals, monthly, weekly. I agree. Showcat, what's up? Jose, sup, bro? Palantir and SoFi to the moon. I agree. Aren't you a judge? I am a judge. So when I judge debaters, I can handle them talking fast. But, regular people aren't judges that listen that fast. Joel, yo, just got off work. Appreciate you, Joel. Hope work was good. No Patreon stream. Yeah, guys, the Patreon stream, we cannot do it tonight. But we'll do it next week. Joel works at Lowe's, by the way, Cameron. I'm stunned why YouTube isn't pushing you to more people. You need to ask people to like these videos more. I don't know if the likes help, but I think YouTube finance is a fundamentally different game. Artist here, thank you for being here. Is the relentless streams algorithm hacking? There's two things. Number one, the relentless streams is I think it's not bad for the algorithm. I don't know if it hacks the algorithm. I think hacking the algorithm is much more complex than going live all the time. But it could definitely help. What the streams are to me is building a real community. YouTube is one of those platforms where, because the whole world has it on their phone, like literally the whole world. I don't even know how YouTube gets new app downloads. I'm like, doesn't the whole world have this thing? Like, the whole world has it on their phone. And if you are a creator that is consistent with showing up live, people tend to like live more. And so if you get 100 people that really care about you every day live, those 100 people really care about you. Could that be 200 people? Could that be 300 people? Could that be 400 people? And that means you got to keep going, obviously. Could that be 10,000 people like Meet Kevin has when he does his market open? I mean, it's just scale at some point. So I do it to build community more than anything. And I also think the community aspect of it creates the ability to find new people. So then when they come to the channel, it's not like, oh, I just subscribe to him and I check out his videos sometimes, but I subscribe to him and he's in my feed every day live. He can interact with me in the chat. So there's just a better way to build an audience. I'm getting a dopamine surge from you. Yeah, it's so wild, bro. It's artist here. It's the same thing with anybody, bro. Like I'll be in a stream and I'll put something and someone answers, and it's like we're having a conversation, but you're not like on the call right now, and it's this weird thing about it's not YouTube specific, it's streaming specific. Like Twitch has built how much is Twitch worth? Twitch bought for 1 billion. They're probably worth somewhere close to 10 to 20 billion. Probably even maybe a little bit more than that, just given the level. I mean, I don't know how much they do in ads, but let's call it 15 billion. They built a $15 billion business off of figuring out how people are entertained by talking to other people live and having that communication cycle happen. Because a lot of Twitch is not the most entertaining content. It's just people talking. Literally, the biggest streamers in the world get 70K a night talking to the camera and reacting and just like being themselves. So I think it's a unique human phenomenon. And some of the biggest streamers in the world have figured it out. So I want to know, bro, Tristan, I gotta get our hoodies for Vegas. I gotta get it done. Kelly, I'm gonna get you a hoodie, bro. I'm gonna get you a hoodie. I have to literally just go on the website and order them. And I just haven't done that because I have a trillion other things to do. But I'm gonna do that. I have to do that before Vegas. We gotta get that. By the way, guys, for those who don't know, I'm going to Vegas September 26th. I'll be there until September 28th. We're planning to do some fun stuff content-wise. Me and Tristan today. Okay, so we want to do asking strangers in public content. Why do we want to do that? Because for some reason, the social media short-form video apps are eating that content up, and I think it's more exciting than other stuff. We figured out a way to incorporate Audia into it, and I think Tristan came up with the idea today. Tristan's my videographer. And it was a brilliant idea. It was so funny. Me and him were just talking, right? We were just thinking of stuff. I had just finished like a meeting or something. And we were going back and forth on it. And he was like, I got it. And I was like, what do you mean? And and I was like, I took out my camera. I was like, I'm going to record. I literally said, bro, if you say something that is stupid, I'm going to be so upset, because he was hyping it up. Like he figured out some amazing idea. Because we've been trying to figure out like, what is a format that you could use to promote Audia, but also talk to people in public? Because if you figure this out, you can literally have infinite content forever, because there's infinite amounts of people. Well, there's 8 billion, but like you could literally just go in public forever if this format works, and you might have something big. And for the past month, we were trying to figure it out, and we're like, how do we actually incorporate Audia into it? And let me show you what I mean, right? This is what I mean. This is the power of this format if you figure it out. So look at this video right here. Asking Harvard students thought-provoking questions, giving Harvard students an iPhone 11 if they can answer it. 25 million people. And the format is literally, there's like there's a prize and you ask people. It's one of the oldest formats ever. It's just like late night TV shows do this. They go in public. What is that? Jimmy Kimmel in public. They do this. Yeah. Look at it. It's look at this. They just go up to random people and they ask them questions, and it's content. It works. It is the oldest format that works. People love random stuff, but there has to be a payoff at the end of that content that makes sense. And so I recorded him while he gave his idea. I literally put it on my phone. I was like, because if this is a bad idea, I'm going to be upset, because he was hyping it up. And I recorded him, and it was actually a really good idea. And I was like, oh shit. And we thought up the idea, and we want to test it in Vegas and see what happens and see if that works. I don't watch TV or Netflix. I only watch Amit for entertainment and stock YouTubers. See, the world has changed. That's why the internet is cool, and that's why streaming is also pretty cool. Does Twitch get part of the donations? Yes, Twitch takes a lot, bro. Twitch takes 50% of every sub. So if a sub is $5, they take $2.50, and they take, I don't know how much off the donations as well. Late night skits certainly works. Gotta have good writing. I agree. So they take a lot of money, bro. So, but if you get 40, 50,000 people, bro, like you're still going to make a lot of money on Twitch. It's attention, man. Why did Kim Kardashian raise $200 million for a private equity fund? She has distribution to close to 500-600 million people via Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I mean, when you have that level of distribution, if she does one thing, every blog in the world will write about it, you know? This is why she likes being famous. As much as they hate the paparazzi, at the end of the day, they know that attention lets them sell shit. And the more shit you can sell, the more money you can make. Late night hair, though, damn. I just got out of a shower. It's not even cooperating right now, but I just got out of a shower, and it's being all crazy right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, shit, I got it. Oh, wow, perfect. I'm going to message Gabe right now. Gabe, if you're still here, I mean, you should be. I'm sending you the link. That was 15 minutes on the spot. So Gabe started his YouTube channel today, by the way, everybody. So I think he's going to be excited. Gabe, I sent you the link if you're watching. Do you plan to eventually have donations on Audia and take a %? Yeah, but that's like a monetization structure. We don't have that yet because we need massive amounts of growth before you can't like monetizing and ad revenue, donations, all that stuff. That'll happen in the future. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting the users, right? You got to really do that. So if you are not signed up yet, 78 of you, if you're in Late Night Stock Talks, you got to be signed up. You cannot be in Late Night Stock Talks and not be signed up. It's in the description. Download the app. Check it out. Give me feedback. Trying to build something really big. If you're in this stream, you gotta be on the app. You gotta be on the app. You cannot justify being in the stream and not having signed up for the startup. Like you got to. It's important. But yeah, Vegas is gonna be cool. I'm excited for it, and I think that there's gonna be a good shot this content format might work. And if it does, we might have a little something on our plate. Let me text Gabe as well. Sent. Oh, you're here again. Okay, I just text you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. How was everyone else's day? Did you guys do anything special today? Today was just working for me. Nothing too crazy. I woke up after 4 hours of sleep and I was dead. But I did the morning stream. I was really proud of myself to that day, bro. I woke up and I was like actually dead because I slept. Because I was up late last night, not BSing. Like I was actually doing so much work last night. I got a really productive amount of work done from 2 to 5 last night. And then I slept. And then I woke up at like 9 and I was like, all right, I got to do Stock Talks in 20 minutes. You're in Jersey, right? Thoughts on the Nets next year? I don't. Showcat says, should I get on to Showcat? If you want to come on, bro. I can send you the link. Let me know if you want. I'll send you the link. You're in Jersey, right? Thoughts on the Nets? I don't pay attention to the Nets. It's so crazy. I can't believe I'm saying this. I was the biggest NBA fan on the planet, and now I don't care about the NBA. Now I watch like venture capital podcasts and stuff. Like I used to watch ESPN First Take, all that shit. Now I don't have time. So I don't know what's gonna happen to the Nets. I hope KD gets his ring. It'll be pretty cool. Look at these headphones. Guys, you know these are brand new beats? Yo, tell me this isn't fire. Guys, hold on. I got to tweet this. I think I came up with something new. I think I just came up with something new. Nah, tell me this is not fire. I can't hear that well, but tell me this is not fire. Tell me this is unbelievably not fire. This is the coolest hairdo I've ever seen in my life. I gotta tweet this. Kelly says, are you still mad at me? Mad at you for what? When? When was I mad at you? What are you talking about? Headband headphones, bro. This is fire. Okay, Showcat, I'm sending you the link right now. You guys are gonna get to meet Showcat, my guy. Showcat is my guy. He's got a good setup too.
Yo.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm
hold
on my.
on. For rejecting your. No, Kelly, I wasn't mad about that. There's nothing mad about that.
Maybe you can tell me, bro, why like when I tried to do it on my computer yesterday, it was fine, but today it's like I'm gonna restart the computer, see what it is. But I couldn't get in there. It's like, oh, maybe because it needs a restart. Okay, I'll do that. My computer, it wouldn't catch my camera and mic, so I had to go on my phone.
Did you on StreamYard? Did you press settings and you tried to switch it to the camera?
I tried.
Yeah, StreamYard does that sometimes. It's annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? How you been?
I'm good. I actually had a whole bunch of shit pulled up to talk about a current stock that I think that you alluded to actually is a great play, and I was gonna I'll still share it, but the stock I'm talking about is Facebook or Meta. And yeah, and
Meta is exciting to me.
Yeah, so I was going to share a way to either make a little bit like 12.5% in a year, which beats the S&P 500 94-year average of compounded rate of return of 10%, or get Meta at a really, really good price. So the strike price I'm looking at is $125. If you look at it, that was like its lowest, like I'll look at the charts here again later.
Okay, let's talk about Meta in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me set my fucking phone up. It's Shadow
Cat.
Hello.
Hey.
This is your first live stream, bro.
Is it? Wow, it's my debut on the best channel, right? I got the two best YouTubers right here with me.
Oh, shush.
So for those who don't know, this is Showcat. This is my guy. He is a Patreon member. Recently got engaged. So congrats to you on that.
Thank you.
Big life events for him. When did you start watching my channel, by the way?
Oh, I know what I need to do.
I think in the beginning of this year.
2022.
Was it 2022 or was it last year actually? When did you started your channel in 2021?
November 2021.
I feel like I watched it like a month after you started streaming or started recording videos. Yeah.
Okay, so why did you subscribe and continue to keep watching?
Well, it was because I was like an addict to Palantir content. I felt like before you, I was watching Matt Money. You've had him before, right? So I watched a lot of his content before, but I found that I was just craving a lot more Palantir like news and being able to update because it gets busy with work in general and not able to check up on stocks, and it just felt a lot easier to be able to just watch your videos and just see what you have to say about it. And I think I just like maintained it, right? Because I'm really bad at subscribing. Like I only have about 10 channels that I subscribe to. And
I think that's a problem with a lot of people on YouTube, right? The subscribe button is like a very prestigious button in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
for sure.
And I always turn off notifications too. Like I don't want like maybe I'm different that way. I just don't want a lot of notifications on my phone. So I end up just not subscribing as much. But with your, especially the everything that you were just saying, and you could just tell that you were like a more genuine person. Like you weren't like, oh, like, when you look at like Graham or Jeremy, like you kind of feel like, okay, they're big, right? But with you, it just felt like you're at the up and coming. So you could just relate with you a lot more. So I just felt like this is a channel I need to follow.
Okay, I'm gonna leave because I got my thing working again.
Okay, sounds good. D348 says download it all. Dia, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Make sure you please sign up as well. People are saying congrats to you. So let's talk about this for a little bit. What is it like to be engaged? Has anything in your life changed ever since you popped the question?
You guys hear me? Nope.
Why
can't I hear you now?
You're good. You're good.
No,
you're good.
I don't know.
Let me mute him. Okay, go ahead. You're good.
I was gonna say you could probably tell my background that there's like a bunch of pointing over here, the boxes. So right now it's just a lot of furniture building, but With my background, I would say because I come from a very Muslim household, so a lot of what I'm doing is a little bit of a hybrid model, you could say, where I'm engaged, but the engagement was more so of me proposing to my girlfriend, now my fiance, to essentially it was for her because she always wanted some type of proposal, more intimate, something that's just between us that we can look back on and be happy about. And we kind of we did that, but at the same time she's still living with her parents, and
Yeah.
I recently just moved out, so it just so worked out that our plan was that I would move out first just
Can you hear me?
because. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we're here at you. We got you.
So the plan was to move out first because I've been living with my parents, like, I'm 26 for context, right? So I've been living with my parents for about 26 years, and I'd never had the chance to live on my own. I've never really gotten that autonomy, I would say. So for me, I always wanted to try that out, but I was always scared to do that because at the end of the day, I always felt like, I think a part of me was telling me, hey, what if I tried to move out, but I can't do it and I need to come back home? And that would be like the most embarrassing thing for me to do. And it would just be very painful to go through that. So with my fiance, it worked out so that I could move out, be on my own for a bit, for a few months, and we're planning to get married within a few months. We're not sure about the date yet, but we're planning to get married soon. So this was like a in between where I get to get the best of both worlds. I get to live my own, and then I'll also have someone at the finish line waiting for me for us to get married and be together, hopefully forever.
Shadowcat, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can fucking hear you. Shut the fuck up now. All right. So I'm sorry. This is
It's all good.
how do you feel? Are you at the stage of your life now when you're like, I'm very excited to like really make my individuality intersected with this person's individuality and have this like symbiotic relate? Like, are you ready to become that shit when organisms, the cells come together? Like, are you ready for that to happen to your
The
life?
merge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because I think for me, I've kind of grew up a little bit differently where I think in the beginning I was definitely a lot more concerned about career where I was trying to be I was trying to get to the highest place that I can. But I think I found early on that I I realized what's important to me. So if you see my career right now, I was working as like in support and then I worked as a consultant, like I moved up the ranks. And what I learned quickly was that it's not all about the money for me. I feel like I wanted to reach a level where I can have a good level of work life balance. Because at the end of the day, I'm a little different with work where I don't see work as the thing that makes up my identity. I work to make money, and then after work is where I'm able to spend time with my family, be able to, let's say, watch hockey or even try to work out, which I have to do. But there are things I want to do outside of work that gives me more satisfaction. And I think because of that, I was able to settle down a lot quicker than others may have. Because I think a lot of people, I think especially a lot of men around 26, they probably wouldn't be looking to just settle down right now. Because I think people start usually thinking about them maybe in their 30s. But I think for me, because I had a different upbringing and a different life experience and different interests, I'm already at that point where I want to settle down.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think also 26 is pushing 27, 28. That's like you get kind of.
I have an early birthday, so I was born in January. I was premature by 2 months, so because of that, everything is always a little bit quicker usually, since I'm like the first one always. Yeah.
Joel talking about the Ethereum merge, bro. We're talking about Showcat's merge with his girl. We're not talking about the fucking Ethereum merge.
Yeah, I saw my app for Ethereum. They're like, oh yeah, you can't trade or anything Ethereum for like a day because of the merge is happening. And I'm like, yo, are you gonna steal my Ethereum through this? Are you merging it with your wallet? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on.
It's very shady.
Shout out to Farah in the chat. She's someone I met over Twitter. She's a real estate agent in Arizona, and she's also just a boss entrepreneur. She has this like company coming out for supplements and stuff. So absolutely, she has a PhD, MBA. Like she's just an absolute baller. Ash asks, is she also Muslim? Your girl.
I'm like, wait, me? Yeah, she's also Muslim, but I think with my family, there's a lot of tension because she's not as religious as they would want my like partner to be, because I come from a very religious background. But at the same time, for me, I feel like in the beginning, I always wanted to be close to the religion because when you're young, you're very malleable and you don't know any better. I think my parents always put it, I was always spending my time at the mosque every weekend, for example, and my grandpa would always like be the one to lead the prayers, for example. So I grew up very close to the religion, but at that time, I had no other option. And I think as I grew up, especially when I went to university, you see a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different people in different walks of life. And I realized that religion is a big part of me, but at the end of the day, I like there are things where I still do what I want to do, knowing that maybe the religion doesn't agree with me on that. And at the end of the day, if that doesn't work for me and I go to hell for it, then that I go to hell, right? Like that could be, this could be the end of me. But I, we spend in my head, like I'm spending, I may be here for a few more decades on this world, and I still want to be able to live a life that I'm happy with on this planet. So there are
Yeah.
things that, maybe like people look at my relationship with her right now and they're just like, oh, why are you getting engaged? Why didn't you just go straight for the marriage? And they're not going to understand what I want in life, which is, and I was saying this on Tom's stream, right, with the whole halal dating thing, because some people, they get married super young just so they can start dating no they can start dating and that their parents know that they're dating as well just because now that they're married, but like they don't have any foundation on that marriage. They literally maybe like talk for like a week or two and then they're like, okay, we're gonna get married to make this halal so that we can talk to each other. But I didn't agree with that, so that's why I'm doing kind of the way that I want to, where yeah, I'm dating and I'm, I got engaged and then I'm gonna get married, and it's like a lot more Western, Western influence. But for me, it feels right because that's what I grew up with, seeing on TV, talking to my friends, and that's the way I grew up. So it's a little bit about me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Just the different ways you're growing up. All right, so I'm gonna ask us some fun questions now that we're all three together. Okay. You can only take like 30 seconds to answer these questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So not a long. Gabe, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
Okay. If you had a crush on one of your friends, like a friend who's a girl, I guess, yes. I know they can't be friends and guys.
You know how I feel about that.
What would your pickup line be?
The question is, what would my pickup line be if I wanted to hook up with one of my friends who was a girl?
No, it's a girl who's a friend, but you kind of have a crush on her. Not that you want to hook up with her, but you want to get to know her more. What would your pickup line?
This is like, I don't operate that way. I don't have crushes on girls. If I like a girl, I attack. That's it.
Okay, so what does attack mean? Like,
you go up to them and you said hi. I mean,
I want something tactical. Give me some Tate tacticalness. What do you literally say for the people that have nothing to say?
Tate tactical. Like, pickup lines suck. Like the best way to go is just to be transparent. It's like, plus confidence is sexy to women. So
I know, but what do you say?
I'm getting there, motherfucker. Listen. So I say, hey,
Gabe, let's just remember
yes,
certain words we
yes,
can't
yes.
Okay,
That's not an allowed word.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker's fine.
No, I just, basically you just got to know that confidence is one of the sexiest traits to a woman. Like a shy guy is not sexy. So I just approach a woman that I like and say, hey, I think you're cute. I'm Gabe. How you doing? That's it. You just spark it like that. You
would just get up and say, I think you're cute.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I did this once in college. It didn't work. She started laughing and smiling, but I never pursued it further. But I went up to a girl and I was like, hey, you're super beautiful. I kind of knew her from before. It's not like super stranger. And she just started laughing and smiling. And I could have taken it a step further, but I didn't.
Yeah. So super beautiful is too eager beaver. You want to let her know you're into her, but yeah, you're not like enamored with her. So you don't say,
wait, what's the difference between super beautiful and cute?
A lot. Cute means cute. Like, it's you're cute, but beautiful means, oh my God, this guy calling me beautiful. And don't call a girl gorgeous either. That's so tacky.
Okay, so Showcat, I'm gonna get to in a second. So when I go to Vegas, and if I see a cute girl at Vegas, okay, in the hotel, in the casino, wherever, in 2 weeks, you want me to go up to her and say, hey, you're cute?
Yeah, hey, you're cute. Like, I don't know. Let's say there's a girl walking down and like, let's say she has a red sweater. To get her attention, you go, hey, red sweater. And then when she looks back, you walk up, you don't run, you don't fucking jog, you just walk up confidently. Like, hey, I had to get your attention. You're cute. What's your name? I'm Amit. That's it. Like, literally, that's the best line.
Interesting. Farah says, just say I have a beard. Let's grab dinner. Enough said.
You don't have to say you have a beard. You don't have to say you have a beard, Farah. You could. Is she blind? Is he hitting on a blind girl?
No, I think
it's like the first thing that enters the room.
You use the app. You're like, hey, you're cute. I have a beard. Let's get dinner.
Okay.
Okay, Showcat. I have a question for you now. Okay. Your question's gonna be different. Your question is, what is the one thing that you absolutely need to do in the morning? So first thing you wake up, before anything, what do you have to do to get through the day?
What I have to do to get through the day?
Not just hygienics, like brush your teeth. Everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel gross if I don't brush my teeth. It's
do you
probably
meditate
like a
or anything?
I was gonna say I pray like when I wake up in the morning, but like that's a bad answer because technically I should be praying before sunrise, but you know very well I'm not waking up for that because I'd be sleeping in for work. But
do you jack off as soon as you wake up?
No, I think I did that when I was like in high school, maybe. Yeah, when you first find out that you can jack off.
The first time I figured out I could jack off, I did that shit 5 times in a day once. Like, I was in 7th grade. It would take me 30 minutes and I just do it. I was just like, this shit is phenomenal.
Yeah,
what the fuck did God let us do by us? Like, this is the craziest shit in the planet.
We're probably gonna lose all the females in this stream now, but
my girlfriend is cracking up. So
my story, when I'll do a quick one. What happened with me? I used soap and I didn't know it would burn, and I thought I had to go to the hospital, but I didn't tell my parents, and I was so scared and I was so ashamed. And I didn't even know why I was ashamed. Like, I had no idea what I did, but after a week, I figured it out. And I didn't do it for a month because I was scared. So that's my story.
Okay. Yeah,
my first time.
What it is.
All right. Okay. Hold on, Amit. Hold on. Your turn. Amit.
Okay.
So you're in Vegas, right? You're in Vegas and you don't drink, right? You don't drink.
I did not.
All right. So let's just say for shits and giggles, we go somewhere. It's a social, like there was a social people, like, I don't know, we go to a bar to play pool or ping pong or something, and there's girls there, right? And then and you don't drink. Do you get like water to look like you're drinking, or do you just be the awkward one there not drinking? But actually, a better question is, are you going to do what I tell you to do when I go to Vegas with you? That's the best question.
What are you planning to tell me to do?
How to close. I'm going to try to mentor you in how to approach.
We're talking to investors in Vegas?
No, close a woman, man.
Close a woman? How do you close a woman?
Yeah, like get the phone number, or get her interest in you. I don't know. Just
I think that would be such a fun thing, bro. You and me just, obviously you have your girl, but if like you kind of wingman me, or you're like, go get that girl, and I just went up to her and I said what you said, and she gives me your number. That would be epic, bro.
We're definitely doing that, and I'm videotaping it for sure. So anyway, will you? The question is, will you fucking do what I tell you to do?
If I think your advice is good, and if I think the girl is like, if she's like, Vegas is weird, right? Because there's a lot of like older women, right?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you hit on a prostitute, okay?
Maybe what you can, like I was gonna say, maybe what you can do is, because you're gonna see him for more than one day, right, Gabe? Like the first day, second day, maybe. So I would say maybe first day, let Amit do what he normally does to see if he gets anyone. And then if it's not working out, then go to Gabe's strategy, and then that way you can like do a contrast and compare, and then maybe have bets on that, and make it interesting.
Okay, cool.
That might work. Glitch Life says, I have a date tomorrow. It's a 4th date. What do I do, mate?
What do I do, mate? Glitch Life,
did you close yet, Glitch Life? Like
I don't know how to answer that. I need more.
I feel like we need more context.
Yeah.
When do we become a relationship panel?
All right. The relationship channel.
2 guys in a relationship and Amit.
It's a 4th date though. Like you should be getting laid by the 4th date.
I
got laid on the 3rd date.
Wow. Yeah.
I got a girlfriend on the 1st date. So.
Wait, hold on. First of all, Farah says I order Perrier, whatever.
Perrier.
Fancy water.
Perrier. Oh, that's like a sparkling water?
Yeah,
The green one,
water.
yeah, the green
Oh,
bottle.
okay, now I know this.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to be a cougar. That's very interesting. It's a very interesting concept.
Perrier.
Wisdom.
Showcat, how did you get a girlfriend on the first date?
We just started. After the first date, I just asked her, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" How it worked out before, though, the context before that was she was saying, "Oh, she has another date lined up after this," and I was like, "Well, I don't want you seeing other guys." So I just asked her, and now she's my fiance. So
wait, so she decided to have. Oh, Gabe's like cringing in his head.
I know
right now. Gabe definitely doesn't like.
I know
this
he
kid.
would have. I know,
But Showcat
it's
made
my
sure she didn't leave. Right? That's kind of commendable.
Hey, man, whatever.
Yeah,
Gabe,
you
would
have
you
to
go on
take.
a date with a girl if you didn't know that she has a second date after you? It's just the first date.
Fuck no.
Wait, but okay, hold on. Let me set up the scenario. Let's say you guys
Mhm.
matched on Tinder, you got to talking, and you're like, all right, let's go on a date. Let's just say that happened.
Great
Let's say
question.
it's at 5 to 8, and then she has something else from 9 to 12. But you don't know that. How would you not go on the date if you don't know she has a second date?
Well, and why you asked me the question? So what I was gonna say is, if she does, like, don't tell me. Girls listening, if you're on a date, don't let a guy know that you have other options. It's incredibly unsexy. It's an instant turnoff, right? I'm not saying tell us we're the only one. Just don't mention that you have another date after. It's like, we don't want to hear that bullshit. So I'm not naive. We met online, obviously, and this is the first date. She's probably talking to lots of guys. A girl can literally swipe right every time she swipes right, it's a match. Like, that's the reality of it, right? And it's up to the guy to differentiate himself from the pack. But if a girl tells me, it's a big turnoff. I'm literally not texting her or calling her anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my answer.
Kelly's asking Gabe, do you know I might be going to Vegas?
Did not know that.
He does.
No, now I do, because you said.
But no, I told you yesterday. I was like, Kelly might come.
I don't. Did you?
I did.
Bad memory.
So Tom's definitely not going now because he doesn't do anything with female podcasters or Vegas trips.
Bro, I asked Tom. I was like, come to Vegas. He was like, no, there's nothing in Vegas for me.
He's hiding something. He has like some very, very bad history, apparently. I don't know.
Tristan says, Gabe, I like your cock hat.
That's Blue Chairs. You know that's Christian for sure.
This is Tristan, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I like it too. There's one. There's one that I'm gonna get next. I'm gonna wear it in all my YouTube videos. It's a picture of a goat, and it says goat, but GOAT. Like,
Gabe, could you put your channel in the chat, please? We don't have to talk about it, but I just want everyone to know Gabe has a channel. We'll talk more about it on another stream. I have to leave in 20 minutes, by the way, so we're gonna have to cut it short tonight because I have a meeting at 11. But we should do this again. This is fun. Gabe does have a new channel. He just launched it. Gabe's title of his video when he put it out. Did you change it yet, Gabe?
I did.
It was 9/14/2022, 9:30 p.m. That was his title. It was the most rookie thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, my guy, just make it a better title, please.
Yeah, obviously I'm a noob at this. So yeah.
Adam, what's up? When is Vegas? So I'm getting flown out. I can say it now publicly. Wejo is the company that's flying me out to cover their event on the 27th. So Adam, me, and my videographer are going, and Gabe is probably gonna go. So it's not a big meetup though. It's only me and Gabe, really. But Adam, if you're down, bro, like, come through.
Yeah, great. There's a great chance I'm going. I'm actually going to look at plane tickets this weekend and look at my schedule and make it happen. I can't take PTO, but I'm going to figure out how to work or take, we talked about it. Never mind. We talked about it.
Jay Shot said, admit you weren't going to go. Jay Shot, weren't you in the chat yesterday? Literally, I said, no, I'm going to go. Nothing changed my mind outside of Jeremy saying yes to the interview and like securing it. So I was like, okay, if I go, that's going to happen. And then Wejo saying, hey, we'll reimburse everything. So they're like, you're good for the money. I just wanted to make sure they were actually going to pay for everything. So yeah. Here's another question. Let's do Showcat, 30 seconds. What is the best name you could think of for a dog?
I always like the name. I don't know why. By Lightning. I don't know. Just Lightning. Like something like it's just something that shocks you, something like it has a lot of energy. So I think I always like gravitate towards that.
Yeah, Kelly's not going. Big race. Kelly's acting like she's going. She's not going. She has kids in a business. She's not. She
Glitch Life, definitely come through if you're gonna come. I'll text you on Twitter the information. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know if Kelly's gonna go. It's weird because in the chat she's like, "Hey Gabe, do you know that I'm potentially going?" And then in my text she's like, "I don't know if I'm gonna go." Do you want us to think you're going and be all
Yeah.
excited, or are you actually gonna like? It's either yes or no. You're gonna
Kelly is
like
an
you either
enigma.
know or don't, right? Is
Yeah,
not the-
Kelly's an enigma. She always wants to keep you on your toes. But dog names. I think I have the coolest female dog name, Zelda. That's my dog's name.
It's a very cool dog name.
Yep.
Okay, another question. Did you ever want to have sex with a teacher?
Yes.
Is this from your list, or are you?
No, I just made that one up. I
making that
thought
up?
this question was like this question said it said something about a teacher. I was like, let's make it better. And I was like,
Yes.
all right, so what is the strangest thing your teacher has ever done? I was like, did you ever want to have sex with your teacher?
Yes. But I was like,
Which teacher?
14, 15.
14?
Mrs. Venturini. She was Argentinian.
What type of name is that?
It's Italian, but she was of Argentinian descent. So she knows, like she had World War II vibes in her family.
And what does she teach?
It was math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Showcat?
I had a crush on a teacher in grade 2, but I didn't know what sex was back then. But I remember it was so weird. I remember having dreams that I was married to her. Like it was weird because I knew that she was separated from her husband and had a son that I'm pretty sure was older than me. But in these dreams, her son was younger than me, and I was the dad. So that's like my weird thing with the teacher. And ever since then, I kind of scarred myself and never really got into teachers after that.
What did she teach again?
She was in grade 2, so she taught everything. Basically,
yes.
you know what I mean? She spent the whole day with me, kind of thing. And I was like, grade 2, me thinking that I had a chance.
Amit, before we leave, I would appreciate, because we're always talking about trades and macro environment, and I just want to show one thing for a investor's perspective on what to do. I promise I'll take 5 minutes. Is that possible?
What is the trade?
Meta, Facebook. It's not a trade. It's an investment. I'll break it down.
I just don't know if anyone cares right now, Gabe.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. You're right.
We will have many streams. You will be here many times where we can do this. For 15 more minutes. If we do that, let's start with that next time and let's have.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'll put it on my channel.
Yeah. No, you'll talk about it on my channel. You'll be on late night again. We'll do it later. There's some. This is the one thing. Like some things about streaming is like sometimes you got to feel the vibe, and sometimes we have a stocks vibe. Sometimes we don't. But that's unique about this channel, and I like that because the more people that join this channel, the more people will get connected to just talking about anything versus stocks.
Yeah, no, for real, this is great. Yeah, sorry, I get consumed. I'm always thinking about the market. So
it's your passion.
Yeah.
See, this is something. This is probably annoying. This is definitely going to be annoying to Gabe, and it's annoying to me as well. Kelly saying "poor Gabe" makes it seem like Gabe's actually upset, when in reality, I know Gabe doesn't give a fuck. He's like, all right, let's move on.
What would I be upset about?
Exactly. But Kelly saying "poor Gabe" makes it seem like you're upset, right?
But upset about what?
About not being able to talk about Meta or whatever.
Oh, no, I don't care. It's fine. You're right. Maybe if they don't want to hear it, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll talk about it later. It's all good.
Okay, let's do another question. I
have a question. While you're thinking of a question, I have a question for the chat, and you guys answer in the chat what you think, okay? And then you can go with your question in a minute. Here's my question for the chat. Can a man and a woman be actual platonic friends? And I mean generally. I mean like most people. I know there's those one-offs and you grew up with them, blah, blah, blah. Generally, can a man and a woman be friends?
Yo, Joel is so correct. Kelly trying to pull emotions out of people. That's what women do. That's exactly what women do, bro. Exactly. I feel like this question is a theme you, Tom, I, and Showcat, because you're part of the Patreon, have been exploring for a good 3
I haven't
weeks,
been exploring shit. I know
the
answer.
Exploring meaning we've been pontificating this question, correct?
Mm-hmm. Pontificating. Love it.
Sorry, I have two women texting me right now.
So snap!
Oh,
yeah. Someone hit it right on the head. Someone hit it right on the head. They said women think they can, and that's absolutely right. Women can be friends with a man, but it takes two to tango, right? A man cannot be friends with a woman. Period. Like that's it. End of discussion. Most of the time, nothing is 100%. But if you want to,
but I have a girl best friend who literally is my girl best friend. Now, have I thought about her sexually before? Yes, but when I realized that wasn't going to happen, we actually became best friends. Like, that's a possible thing, right?
Yes, it's possible. It's not outside the spectrum of reality, but I'm saying generally most of the time, right? So, and the way of the reason I'm saying that is because it's very like there's a very good reason. And ladies, listen up, because I want you to know what all your boyfriends or husbands think whenever you have a man friend. They secretly want to beat his ass because they know how men think, and he wants to fuck you, most likely. Men cannot most of the time be friends with a woman, and women can, because they have a high emotional IQ and they can do it, but we think with our little head, and we can't. It's just that simple.
Showcat, your thoughts?
Well, because of the way he framed it, he said majority of the times. I feel like you could be friends, but like you majority of the times you probably won't become as close to that person as you would if they were like a guy. Like I can say like I have a lot more guy close friends than I do than like girl close friends. And like I think over time it's just happened like that. In university, I think you try to be friends with like everyone. Like there's a phase in your life, but then you look back and you realize that
You just wanted to fuck them.
you
Yep.
wanted like yeah, a little bit, like it was there, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then after when you grow out of it, you're kind of just like, okay, well, I have my close circle of friends, and I can like say that I have maybe like five guy friends and maybe like one female friend that I would go to, but I only have one guy best friend.
Touche.
So yeah.
Anyway, Amit, what's your question? By the way, your camera sucks now.
Yeah, no, the stupid Wi-Fi. It just happened. What is the? Oh, here's a good one. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be?
I like my name a lot. Oh, Socrates.
Why?
I
That's the most narcissistic shit I've
No,
ever.
no, no, not because I think I'm as good as him, but because I that man, he was just brilliant. If I can meet anyone alive or dead, he would be the one.
Socrates.
So not because I think I'm as wise as him, but just because I thought he was great. Socrates, yeah. Not because I think I'm Socrates. Come on, guys. I'm not self-absorbed. I just think he was the shit.
Showcat, what would your name be?
Alex Carp.
Yo, did you guys see this new interview? Or Gabe, did you watch it yet?
No.
With Stanley, it's so good, man. We'll talk about it later, but it's so good. Jay Schwartz says, Gabe, serious question. How do you justify this theory applies to everyone and isn't a reflection of what goes on in your head? I'm not saying this is the case, but I do want to hear your justification.
Okay, so it doesn't. First off, I try not to speak in absolutes, right? When you speak in absolutes, you literally open the door for rebuttal, right? So nothing is 100%. Or I try not to speak as such, right? But I am a man of 42 years old, and I have a lot of life experience, and I'm realistic as fuck, and I'm pragmatic, and I just know how men are. I mean, you know, before we've gotten into a new age, right, where it has to be more. You have to be nicer, and things that used to be the norm are now like evil or bad to say or do, right? And what I'm talking about is that locker room chat that the boys have, and stuff like that. So just from a physiological standpoint, men have a lot of testosterone, and testosterone is we are physiologically, biologically, however you want to put it, built to want to basically stick our pee in any V that we can, right? That sounds caveman like, right? I get it. Okay, I understand, but that's the truth. Like, you men will fuck almost anything. But a woman who can fuck whenever she wants won't, because that's how they are designed. Women can go to a bar. She can be a four. She can go to a bar or a club, and she can get laid if she wants to, right? A man will always want to, but he always can't. And that's the rub, right? And anything that is easy to do, you won't get a benefit for, which is just one reason why if a woman sleeps around, she's a hoe, right? It has a negative connotation to it. But if a man is able to sleep around, he's a stud. Well, it's because it's not generally easy to sleep around. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I'm older than most people.
But you could still like, wouldn't you say you could still be like that friend, but just not cross that line? Like it's like, okay, you have a little bit of that like thinking there, but you just never cross that line, wouldn't you?
So listen, Showcat, it is possible to meet a girl who is like just a good person and you
Yeah.
appreciate her. It's possible, but it's definitely not the norm. And that's why I say, generally speaking.
That makes sense.
Okay, next question. Has there been I think, well, okay, how do I frame this?
Viper said, came here for stock talk. What did I get into? Or what did I
also, my co-founder just messaged me. The stream might go longer because the developer we were supposed to meet with might be busy. So we're probably going to go past 11. So I hope you guys are.
No
I'm
problem
good.
here.
I'm good.
First of all, Gabe, how much does that watch cost?
This is a Tissot. This was like $385. This is not my favorite watch. I will get
$385,000,
man, dollars.
$385. You're broke.
No. I'll show you my favorite watch. I wear it all.
Oh no, here's a challenge. Here's a challenge.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. We all have 30 seconds. No, 60 seconds. I'm gonna put it.
Bring me my watch, babe. I want to show it to them.
We have 60 seconds. Everyone has to get something in their room that's a unique item that you would be willing to show on stream and explain. So everyone mute their camera.
That's my watch. That's coming.
Everyone stop your camera.
Nope.
Everyone stop it.
I don't need to. She's bringing my item.
Okay, so I'm starting 60 seconds. No one leave. We're doing 60 seconds, and we're looking for fun items. No one leave, or I'll be upset. So don't leave, please. Okay.
Thanks, babe.
All right. What can I show? What do we have?
Does it have to be like emotionally significant, or it could just be
like
any?
It should just be like a cool thing.
Yeah, this is very significant to me on many levels. I can't wait to talk about it.
Honestly, in my room, I don't have anything that cool. Hold on. What was this?
Rizzy Mike Kizzy said, this is kind of dumb. I disagree. I think this is fun.
Whoever said this is dumb doesn't understand the relationship humans have to.
Hey, man.
I don't even know where I'm going with this.
A hater is born. A hater is born.
I'm trying to make it philosophical, and I'm like, I can't.
Every other minute.
Rizzy's not a hater. Rizzy's a fucking troll.
Oh, that
Rizzy
too. Yeah.
Okay. Showcat, I'm good. If you're good.
Yeah, I'll you guys start.
Dildos. Guys, that's pretty aggressive. For no reason.
You want me to go first?
I'll go first because I have a quick answer. Yours probably is a little bit longer. Showcat, when you're back, then we'll start.
Oh, you guys can start. I have my Bluetooth and I'm just trying to find something.
Okay. So this is my thing. This is a Michael Jackson like glove type of thing because I was obsessed with Michael Jackson growing up. I still am. I love Michael Jackson. It's like a little sock thing. It's supposed to be like a glove. It's not really a glove, but I'm actually gonna start wearing this, bro. This is kind of cool. As like a little bracelet. Hold on.
Not when you're in Vegas, you're not going to wear that.
Why not?
Because I'm going to be
Hold on. Tell me I didn't just come up with something really cool.
You did not come up with something really cool.
Oh my God. I just did it. All right. I got something really dope. This is going to be in every video now. This is going to be.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to be cool. All right. I'm good. Gabe, go ahead.
Okay. So I did 23 years in the Army, right? So when I retired, I wanted to get myself something as a gift for myself, right? So this watch had just come out. Okay, let me show you the watch. This is the Omega Seamaster 007 edition. It's full titanium. This is a fucking gorgeous watch, and I wear it every day. And so my middle name is Ian, right? And my father loved 007. Ian Fleming was the creator of 007, which is why they named my middle name Ian. My father passed, and so this was like a 3 birds with 1 stone. I wanted a really nice like watch. I wanted something that would remind me of like something I can resonate with, and then also something that can remind me of my dad. And if I was going to pay a lot of money, I also wanted to wear it every day. And I wear this watch almost every day. I love this watch. It just goes with any outfit, and that's my thing.
I love it. No, that's a great thing. Those things that actually have memories, like they actually do matter. Showcat, what do you got?
So I have this. I don't know if you see. It's like a battery pack. So,
Okay.
and the reason this is significant is because I've had this for probably a few years now, and you can see like it's pretty broken up. So I've actually taken this like everywhere. Like the first memory I had with this one was actually, I don't know if anyone remembers, but do you remember when Pokemon Go was like a very big thing? Everyone was like playing it on their phones. I don't know if it was big in wherever you like New Jersey and now you're in Iowa, but here in Toronto and Canada, like it was super big this one summer in 20, I want to say 2018, I think. And I just remember that everyone would be plugging into my this battery pack to be playing Pokemon Go because they want to catch the Pokemon that's near like the harbor front. And this is like really good. Like I can charge it like you could charge like 5 phones and like it has enough. So I remember that. And then I also took this to Chicago when I first went on like a flight without going with my parents. So it just this battery pack had like it's been with me for a long time and I hope that I can continue using this for other
This
stuff.
is a good
Yeah, I didn't go
analogy,
as what was it? The
right?
battery represents my soul and is slowly losing charge over time until okay,
I
I
mean,
wish it was that deep. Yeah, my thing wasn't as deep, but
okay. Let's get into another question. Has there ever been a moment in your life where you were talking to multiple women and it messed up things for you? It made a messy situation. Gabe, this is you can you can go. Like you have many women you're talking to, and as a result of that, I know you're not like that anymore, but like in your 20s, right?
I plead the
Like
fifth.
Gabe, your girl's not gonna care about you talking about
You don't know
your
my girl.
20s.
I plead the fifth. I'm not giving her any ammunition. I
I mean,
plead
it
the
feels
fifth.
like he knows her because she yelled, "Gabe, continue the
No,
stream."
after the live stream, we talked yesterday. When it ended, I got to meet
Yeah.
her and we got to talk, and it was
I'm jealous. The heck.
so okay. So
Wow.
Gabe's not gonna answer the question.
Not that one. Nope. Nothing that'll make me look bad and I have to fucking answer questions later. Nope. Fuck you. Not happening.
Okay, Showcat, have you ever had too many women in your life?
No, I haven't. I think the closest thing was, and maybe this is bad, but when I broke up with my ex, we were still seeing each other after we broke up because
Can you explain this? What do you mean by this? Like seeing each other, like
have sex after the breakup sex for almost a year
why were you doing this?
because I was lonely and the sex was good. And it was for some reason better than the sex during the relationship. And I will never understand to this day why it was.
But you knew that you're not supposed to be talking to her, right?
And maybe that was part of it, knowing that I I'm getting basically what I shouldn't be getting type of thing. But I think honestly it was just out of loneliness because that was my first relationship with someone. So I think even after we broke up, I still didn't lose the feelings of, wanting to be with her. Because the way we broke up was because of the whole religion thing. Like she wasn't the religion that I am, so it
What religion was
wasn't
she?
going. She was Hindu,
Mm.
so it wasn't going to work because that's like the forbidden religion. And I was kind of young and stupid at the time and thought that I could make it work. But we both realized after more than a year into the relationship that this wasn't going to happen. But you know what? Once you break up, it's not like things just like end. Um, but then during that time, I was still trying to see other people, but it did not compare to what I had with my ex at all. So that kind of messed me up, I think. Like there was a time where like I did too much weed, and by too much, I did one puff, and that's enough for me because I have a very low tolerance. And I called her, and I don't remember calling her, but she told me afterwards that I called her, and I was like, oh, okay, I need to stop, right? And then I think ever since then I kind of just like, okay, well.
Cups of the rose, pictures in my old phone. Call one and go home.
But she was nice though. Like we were still for a time we were friends still. And now of course like I have a fiance and everything, and like my friend group kind of changed. But like if I ever like need to talk to her, like she's still there. So we still broke up on pretty good terms, I would say.
Gotcha.
It was just a situation sucked. We couldn't make it work with the religion. But as people, fundamentally, we were like, oh yeah, it was fun when we were together.
Can I just answer something? Because I don't know if me typing it says something. So Jay Schwat, he said something to the effect of what the fuck did he say? Let me find it again. Gabe, if you were really scared of her, you would have lied, not refused to answer, right? So I'm not gonna fucking lie for something so trivial like this. That's stupid. I'm not gonna lower my moral self-worth for something ridiculous like this. And I'm not scared of her. I'm not, I am the firm believer that in a woman and man relationship, the man has to be the leader. So if you are scared of your woman, you're not a leader. So therefore, that is never going to happen to me. So I'm not scared of her. It's not about. It's about women are very emotional. And even though that what if I was gonna say anything, would have been years before I even knew she existed, it would evoke some feelings in her. She'll give me the stink eye. I have to say what's wrong. She'll say nothing. You get it? Okay, you see that? You know where I'm going? No, not happening. So no, I'm not scared of her, but that's what I'm gonna do.
People are asking why are we not talking about stocks, guys?
I tried. You didn't let me.
We talk about stocks all day. I did like
Enough
2
streams.
videos, 2 streams. Like at some level at 11 p.m. Do you guys? I know I called it late night stock talks, and I talked about SoFi for like 5 minutes. But do you really want to spend our 11 p.m. going Jim Cramer analysis? Like, I mean, if you guys want that, I'm not saying we'll never do it. It's just like we're just
Maybe we should
chilling,
change it
bro.
to just late night talks, like
No,
not stock
listen,
talk.
this is fun. This is fun. There's one guy bitching. Everyone else is having a good time. They're still here. So don't worry about what one person says. Yeah, I think you're doing a great job. And admit, I've always wanted to tell you this. I think there is somewhere for you, like to be an interviewer of some kind. Like at some point, you know how Patrick Bet David is a great
Yes,
interviewer.
yes.
Like you have those kinds of skills. I just want you to know. By the way, did you email?
I didn't email him yet.
Okay,
I will
got
email.
it. All right.
I appreciate that though. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's why it's more fun. Someone said, "Amid, have you ever had a girlfriend?" Yes, I've had one girlfriend. I've had some situationships, but one actual girlfriend. Okay. Do you guys have anything you're dying to talk about? Is there anything on your mind outside of stocks?
Yeah. Well, outside of stocks, okay, I'll be quick. It's not outside of stocks, but just real
Okay, go
quick.
ahead.
I believe that we're gonna go on a small rally, and then we're gonna go on a small rally, right? And the Fed meets on the 21st next week. I believe that would probably be the last day of the rally, and I believe that in 2022 we are going to get lower lows. And the reasons that's important is because I have recently switched my thesis. As you know, I thought 2022 was going to end bullish. So I just wanted to say that. That's it. Nice and quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's switch over to Facebook and then we'll go back to like other fun stuff. So,
Okay.
Gabe, you can share your screen.
Okay.
And let's do the Facebook play.
Okay. So yeah, let me well, I didn't pull it up because I didn't think I was going to do it, but I will share my screen to show one thing, right? And then I'll explain it. So before I pull this up, I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. So Facebook is nearing oversold, right? And when something is oversold, actually, I do want to pull up one other thing because these were really great statistics and I wanted to explain it. And by the way, I want you guys to use this free platform. It's called stockunlock.com. It's amazing. It just shows you so much data in an easy to see way, and you can pay for it, but you don't have to. It's free. It's called stockunlock.com, right? So let me go to okay, now let me share my screen. Share screen. Okay, don't show me this again. Share screen. And I'll go here. All right. So here is some insights, right? And I'm going to talk about the chart here in a minute, right? But there's some things I wanted you to see. So the PE ratio of the price over earnings ratio of Meta right now is 12.2, which its 5-year average was 26.2. So it's less than half. You're getting it at less than half of a discount. That's one thing. So FCF stands for free cash flow. Okay, free cash flow is a very important metric, and a free cash flow of 11.5 is below 5-year average of 28.5. That's very, very, very good. Now, the other good thing is, okay, that's stupid. I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, and right here, the price to share is below the 5-year average of 8.9. And another thing is the price to book. When I looked it up, it was like 6. Listen, this is a top tier large cap. This is one of the big boys. So it's not just Facebook. They also own Instagram and other things, and they're putting a lot of R&D into the metaverse, which I believe will pay off eventually. So even though I believe a crash is coming, right? There's a way that I'm going to show you guys how to play this in order to get paid. So 2 things are going to happen. You're either going to get paid to own the shares, or you're going to own the shares at an even better price than this, right? So sorry, I was looking at chats. I gotta not look at chats. Okay, so now we're gonna go to here. So this is another stock website. It's completely free. You should put it on your favorites. It's called optionsprofitcalculator.com, and then you just click on long put, and right here I searched for Meta to get the thing, and then I searched for the put, right? So the put that I want to write, not buy, the put that I want to write expires September of 2023, 15th September, which is like a year from now. Okay, so now we calculate and we go down here. So basically, as of today, someone is willing to pay me $13.80 per share in order to buy 100 shares of Meta from them at $125. Now, why did I pick the $125 stock price? The reason I picked the $125 strike price is because 125 was the lowest of the low as of 2019. In 2019, that is the lowest of the low. So basically, you're getting a better, more established company whose financials actually got better for the lowest of the low for the past 3 years. I think it's actually 4 years, 3 or 4 years. All right. So at that valuation, you would be getting Meta at a price to book at around like 3.5, and you'll have a great cost basis. Your cost basis will not be 125 because remember, you've got paid 1380. Let's just make it 14 for ease of math. Your cost basis would be 111 to own Meta. Now, if let's say it goes up and it doesn't go below 125, because the only way that you'll get the shares and exercise is if it goes below 125. You would be beating the 94-year average of the S&P 500 because you would get paid 12.4% on your capital. And when I say capital, this is a cash secured put. So you need $11,120 in order to buy the shares. And the reason you need that much is because you're getting paid $1,380. Remember, there's 100 shares in a contract. One contract equals 100 shares. So that's just the play that I wanted to show everyone, because even though we're going into a economic downturn, because we can't tell the future, I thought that this was a great way to beat the S&P 500 potentially. And if you're not beating the S&P 500, you're getting a stock at a very amazing price. Unless, of course, you don't like Meta, then don't do it. And this has a 75%.
Gabe, real quick, do you
profit.
have any ethical obligations against Meta or?
No, none.
Okay. Cool.
No. So anyway, I tried to talk fast. Sorry if
No,
that
good.
was
That was good.
long.
People in the comments said there was a lot of stuff they understand or they
Okay, cool.
agree with what you're saying.
Cool.
Is Gabe calm? Can't do Mad Gabe tonight? No, Gabe is fine. Gabe
I
is,
calm him. No joking.
Showcat calmed him.
It's the shadow cat.
It's the shadow of the cat. All right, let's do another question. Let's do this question. Okay, are you guys ready?
Ready.
You ready for the question?
Yep.
The question is, are you guys actually ready for the question?
I was born ready, man. Hit me.
Okay.
Just do it.
Are you sure you guys are ready for the question?
Oh God, stop stalling. You're
I don't
thinking
want
of
the
a
question
question.
anymore.
Yeah, he's like thinking of a question. You're
No, no. I have the question. I'm
Well,
still
then
You're
ask
pulling
it.
you're pulling a Kelly. No, just kidding.
Okay, here's the question. All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Okay. What would you rather do together with your girl? Dinner and drinks, a movie, or go on a hike?
A movie.
Why?
One, I don't drink. We have dinner all the time. And I was in the Army for 23 years. I'm not fucking hiking anymore. I'm done. I'm not camping. I'm not hiking. I'm good. Movie. I love movies. Easy.
Okay, Showcat.
I would say movie too because you get to cuddle.
You
Okay, so
don't-
the follow
I'm
up
a
on that.
softie for cuddling.
The follow up on that. I need everyone in the chat to participate in this one. Top 3 movies all time.
Starship Troopers, Karate Kid, and Back to the Future. Those are mine.
Mm.
And I like RoboCop a lot. That gives me a lot of good memories. The original RoboCop. Yeah. I have a lot of movies I like, but I gave you okay. Those are my 3.
Okay, Shadowcat.
Mm. I can name 3.
Interstellar. Karen,
Interstellar. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna say
that's on
Interstellar.
everyone's list. I had to
Yeah.
watch that movie 3 times. It was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Yeah,
I tried to get my
Interstellar.
fiance to watch it. She didn't understand. She was just like, "Why do you like this?" And I'm like, "Why do you not like this? What do you
Saving
mean?"
Private Ryan is in my top 10, by the way. That was one of the best World War II movies I've ever seen.
I also liked, Inception. Agreed.
I didn't like
Maybe
Inception,
no.
actually.
Thing was,
You don't
what
like
was
Inception?
Not really. I did not. It was okay. It was just okay.
That's a bad take.
That's a bad tick. What does that mean?
That's a bad take.
What does that mean?
Like, that's not a good take. Inception's a great
bad
movie.
opinion?
Oh, you don't like my opinion?
No, it's
Oh,
bad.
well,
Inception's good.
that's why opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them. I like mine though, so it's fine.
I have a
Okay,
thing with
anyway.
Hangover as well. When I was because I was
So
like the first
Hangover, Interstellar, and what else?
Interstellar. I can't come up with a third. Maybe
Dark
Batman,
Knight.
like the
How are you guys not
Dark
saying
Knight.
Dark Knight?
I was gonna say Dark Knight, the trilogy. Like the 3.
Joel says Inglorious Bastards is the best World War II movie. That's so funny. It was it's not a historically correct World War II movie, Joel, but I'm sure you're just effing with me. But okay.
Okay. Mine's is Interstellar, Wolf of Wall Street, and Dark Knight, probably. So that's a good one.
Margin Call, like for finance, and we all love finance.
Margin Call was not good, bro.
Margin Call was good. I liked it a lot, but the Big Short was by far one of the must see like finance movies that everyone who's interested must see. And by the way, before I forget, if you're into this world, listen, one of the books that I read that absolutely like widened my perspective on how the world really works as far as the markets goes. Like, you guys should write this down and you need to read it. It's called Flash Boys by I forgot his name, Michael something. I can't remember. But the name of the book is Flash Boys. I'm telling you, that book, that it's not a fiction book, right? That book will open your eyes to how the market really works. It's amazing.
Okay. What are
Was
your
it a
biggest
bo-
turn-offs of a girl?
Oh, that's easy. Can I go first?
Okay.
Okay. A girl who has guy friends, turn off. A girl who says she's a feminist, turn off. Instant, don't want to fuck her.
He's just going off.
A girl, yeah, Michael Lewis. Thank you, Ahad. Let me see. A girl who is a hoe. Like, I don't find that attractive at all. If I find a girl like is easy, not attractive. I don't care if she had a coming to Jesus moment. She's not for me. A girl who's argumentative, right? Like I like a feminine woman, right? And I think the men should be
Girls can't have opinions.
No, mother. See, I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew you were gonna say that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'll just leave it at I like a feminine woman is a certain kind of way, and I'll just leave it at that. I realize that I'm older than most people here, but a feminist, and you know what? And this is what I'm about to say is very, very recent. I cannot be with a Democrat. I never used to be that way. I never used to be that way. But if she has democratic ideals and she's not like either Republican or capitalistic like I am, and I can't do it because here's the problem. Unfortunately, most of the time, from my experience, women who are a Democrat are also a feminist, and they believe in these certain ideals that go against masculinity. Like, I can't do it at all, and that's me.
Okay. Showcat, your biggest turnoffs.
I think, or turn offs. Okay. I would say someone that's not family oriented at all. Because I talked to someone that said they didn't want kids, and I automatically left the mall when they said that, and I was like, that's not for me then. Someone that's also not funny. I think I need someone to have some type of humor. Someone that also I need someone that's emotionally intelligent and empathetic, because there are times when you're talking to someone and if they don't understand where you're coming from, it just makes it that much more difficult to try to get through conflicts. As like Gabe said, someone problematic, right? You don't want, because if you're always conflicting and bashing heads, then you're never going to be really enjoying the relationship because you'll always just be fighting. So I think for me that's a no-no. Yeah, I think for now that's a good list. I probably have more, but I don't want to take up all the time.
Okay.
You don't want to get bashed by the comments like I always do. Never fails.
It's
Gabe,
okay
you're a
for
unique individual. You gotta own
Yep.
up to it.
No
Okay.
hey, there's no shame in my game, man. None whatsoever. It is what it is. I don't care.
Okay. We got to end it because I actually have my meeting coming up now. So this was fun.
All right.
We will
Hold
do
on.
this
What are
again.
yours? Tell us yours before you hang up real quick. Bam, bam, bam.
Biggest turnoff. I kind of agree with you, Gabe. The girl that's super argumentative. That's pretty annoying. Can't have a sense of humor. Like if I make a really aggressive joke, aggressive meaning like I hit into a deep insecurity, but it's a joke. Like you should be able to fucking deal with it. Like I don't want you to get butthurt over it because I expect that as well. Like I'm a comedian by nature. I chose to be a startup founder, but I am a comedian, you know. So I love comedy, and I guess another turnoff would be just like it's what Shadowcat said. If you are massively individualistic and you see a homeless person and you're like, oh, it's like they should work harder versus like, hey, society is kind of fucked up. There needs to be ways to fix this stuff. That's a huge turnoff. Like I would hate to be with someone like that.
I have one more, very important. If I'm like starting to date a woman and she's one of those girls who posts on Instagram or Facebook or whatever for that, like she'll post a sexy picture every day just to do it for that male validation, like instant turn off. Like I don't want to even talk to her. Like if you need male validation, it's just completely turns me off. I hate it. Like these thirst traps on TikTok, like not interested. Not like I hate them. I hate it's just so disgusting. And then when you see simps just messing, oh, you're so sexy, you're so cute. Like, oh my god, like you can have her. Like I don't want her. Like one of the biggest turnoffs is a woman who seeks male validation all the time. To me.
Okay, understood. This was great, everybody. We'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Gabe, Showcat might be back. And we'll do some more stock talks as well. We'll talk about other stuff.
Actual stock talks. Yay. That's what I wanted to do. So for everyone who's mad at me or calling me insecure or whatever.
Also, Showcat was here. And that's why if it's the three of us, then let's have some more fun.
I invested in index funds, you know. I'll just watch
Showcat
in the
doesn't
chat
care about
tomorrow.
Hold on. Amit and Showcat, you guys know me pretty well. Look, this guy, David, he's saying insecure. Gabe needs therapy. He has no fucking clue, huh?
Yeah, no, Gabe has a lot of logic behind. But also, it's not about insecurity for Gabe.
I'm definitely not insecure. It's all good. All right, man. Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, Sean just stopped at the very end. Stopping to say why. So what's up? We love you, Sean. Thank you for just stopping by.
Love Sean.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Take care.